But I'm asking, is silence, is this sense of immeasurable, does that come about by my questioning?
No.
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 Perception sees the false and discards the false. There is no question. It sees and finished. But if I keep on questioning, I keep on doubting. Doubt has its place, but it must be kept on a leash.
Now, let me ask you a question here, if I may. The act of perceiving is, as you've said, the doing.
Doing,
There's
absolutely.
absolutely no interval between one
I see danger in the act.
and I act. Exactly. Now, in this perceiving, the act is totally free,
Yes, sir. No
and then every energy pattern is free, to become change.
Yes, quite.
Yes, exactly. No more hoarding to itself
No regret.
all that it's worked for all its life.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and amazingly, though, it seems to me there's, if I've understood you correctly, there's a corollary to this. Not only is the pattern free to be changed, but the energy is free to pattern itself.
Or not to pattern.
Or not to pattern. Yes.
There it is. In the knowledge has to pattern.
Of course.
But here it can't pattern. Pattern of for what? If it patterns, it becomes thought again. And therefore thought is divisive, thought is superficial. I don't know if I told you the other day, somebody was telling me, Professor Boehmril, in fact, he was saying that in Eskimo language, thought means the outside. Very interesting. The outside. When you say go outside, the word is thought. So thought has created the outer and the inner. If thought is not, then there is neither the outer nor the inner. That is space. It isn't I've got inner space.
No. We've been talking about meditation in relation to religion, and I simply feel I must ask you to speak about the interrelationship of prayer to meditation, with meditation, because conventionally we always refer to prayer and meditation.
No, I don't. To me, prayer is no place in meditation. To whom am I praying? Whom am I supplicating, begging, asking?
Prayer as petition has no place in this. Is there any is there any use of the word prayer that would be consonant with what we've been talking about?
Well, if there is no petition, you understand, deeply, inwardly, there is no petition.
No grabbing, grasping.
No, because the grabber is the grabbed.
Exactly.
If there is no petition, what takes place? I petition only when I don't understand, when I'm in conflict, when I'm in sorrow, when I'm saying, oh God, I've lost everything. I'm finished. I can't arrive. I can't achieve.
When there's no petition, I can look. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, a woman comes to me once, some time ago, he said, I have prayed, almost for years, and I prayed for my refrigerator, and I've got it. Yes, sir. I pray for peace, and I live a life of violence all the time. I say, I pray for my country. And I've divided the country, opposed to another country. And I pray for my country. It becomes so child.
In conventional prayers, there is usually both petition and praise. Both
Of
are
course,
there.
praising and receiving.
And of course,
You must know in Sanskrit, it always begins, some parts of it, praising, and then begging.
And yeah.
There's a marvelous chant which is asking protection of the gods. Protection. And this is, may you protect my steps.
Yes.
Praising God, then saying, please protect my steps. So, if there is no petition, because the petitioner is the petitioned, the beggar is the begged, is the receiver, then what takes place in the mind? No asking.
Immense quietude. Immense quietude. The proper sense of whatever the word tranquility points
That's
to.
right. That is real peace. Not the phony peace they're all talking about, politicians and the religious people. That's really no asking a thing.